Hey, good Friday morning, everybody. Don here from Super Blast Pressure Washing. Today we got 3 jobs on the schedule. First one is a driveway and pool cage. This will be my 5th visit out here. Now, I was out here a couple years ago when the guy got like an 11-week-old puppy. That dog remembers me every time he sees me. I was across the street from his house last year, and the dog came running across, man, and gave me a nice big hug and a lick on the face. Anyway, we'll get to see him this morning. He's probably about 80 pounds now. He's a Labrador. Doodle, Labrador, whatever the hell they are. Then after that job, we got 2 more pool cages to wrap up the day. So we got 3 jobs on the schedule today. Tomorrow, we're going to be at the historical courthouse in Dade City. So tune in for that. I'll be using my 32-inch extension pole to get some cocoons and stuff off this building, all right? I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's go get after it. All right, here we are, job number 1 of 3. Now, I did this driveway 2 years ago. There's no surface cleaner marks, and I do believe this is before I started pre-treating and post-treating. So we're just gonna go ahead and post-treat it. We're gonna run 10.6 gallons a minute straight through the unloader instead of restricting it with the injector. Then we'll go ahead and rinse it all off, and then we'll go ahead and post-treat it. And it'll stay good for 2 years. I do this guy across the street over there as well. Did his whole place, whole house and driveway and everything last year. All right, then we got a pool cage in the back. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And we'll be right back for a review of how this gets done. See how all this black stuff in here? All right, take a good look. Sidewalk's all black and dingy all the way down. The gutter in the road's dirty. Let's get after it. All right, let's take a look. This is the neighbor's sidewalk. This is the sidewalk I just cleaned. 10.6 gallon a minute cleans the heck out of everything. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and post-treat this. Then I want to point something out on the side of the garage over there. A lot of guys upcharge for this kind of stuff. You know, that's just foolish. The simple things people remember. Hey, he even got the side of the garage, because that's a mess over there. We'll look at it here in a minute. And it's only going to take, what, 3-4 minutes to clean that up, put some SH, switch over to the 415 rinse tip, boom bada ba bada boom. We'll go ahead and film it live. All right, let's get after this post treat. That's how you get a driveway done. Looks really good. Perfect. And that machine is really driving me nuts. We're gonna have that looked at. Need to get that fixed before I go insane. All right, here's the little stuff I'm talking about. See, there's only one part of the guy's house that has this on it. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk by it, go to the door and tell him, hey man, I'm gonna charge you this if you want this cleaned. Don't ever do that. This is a regular customer. His mother used to love watching me work. She used to sit in the chair and smile. And the guy, her son lives here now, and he remembers that like it was yesterday. It's always nice to have that kind of stuff people, you know, remember you for. Anyway, integrity is the only thing you're going to leave with, so make sure you got some. All right, let's get after it. Well, not only can you be a hero, but you can retain your customer by doing these simple things. See that algae's already gone off the gutter? Man, I really went out on a limb there, didn't I? post-treat it just so we can prime the, give you a fine example of the soap tip. This is 200 feet of line. I don't have an injector bypass. Why would you need one? There you go. You know the old saying, wax on, wax off. All right, grasshopper, let's get after it. All right, let's go in and meet my little buddy. You want to be on YouTube again? Remember who I am? Oh, come here, Bubby. You're a good boy. You're going to be on Famous again over there. You're going to be over there in the wide world web today. Say hello to Bubby. Come here. Come on. Up here. There you go. Say hi. Say hello. Good boy. All right, that's my little buddy. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. We got cool deck back here. Not that bad. I think maybe the algae's on this side. It's not even that bad. We have algae. The floor is what's really bad. But we got some algae over here. Oh, now I can see it. Now I see it. The sun's hitting it. So we'll get all this knocked out. And that dog is something else, man. What a great dog. We got all this algae out here on this. We'll get this out of here. Move this out of the way. That over there. All right. We're going to do the outside first. We got algae up here. See all that algae at the top? Let me get that all off of there. Then we'll go ahead and go on inside, nuke the place, rinse it out. Go back down, unlock the mini Mondu, dummy. You go look at these things. I'm gonna comb it today. Busy day yesterday. All right, let's get after it. All right, as you can see, the cage is all nice and clean on the outside. Now let's go on the inside. Got all this SH here, and always clean the gutter on the outside. You're gonna do the job, do it right, all right? Got a bunch of dust and stuff under here. Let's put this over here out of the way. And get a nice view. What's going on back here? All right, let's get after it. All right, we got this whole place nuked. It's all trimmed out all the way around. All this is rinsed off, and all the furniture is clean underneath here. All the windows are clean. So all we got to do is get the mini Mondu, run it around the floor there, already clean behind there. Get this all done and rinse it off, and we'll be done. All right, we'll be right back for the satisfying Mondu and rinse. All right, that's how you get a pool cage ready for the summer. This place is squeaky clean. Look at them windows. Beautiful job. Hate to brag, but that's a beautiful job, man. Woo! Woo! Whistle Queen, look at that. That's some old cool deck on there too. All right, we got 2 more pool cages to do today. We'll see you at the next one. Time to get a bite to eat. Then we'll be back to getting after it. All right, here we are. Pool cage number 2. And you'll learn a thing or two on this one. This one's got green in the screens for as far as you can see. Every screen has green except for these ones that we're walking up to right now. But on the end and down the other side, which is the north side, has a lot of green. Let's go ahead and check it out. The floor is painted, so it'll be easy to clean it. You can see the green right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can definitely see it. See it on the inside? And look at those beams up there. Those are really, really dirty. All right. Oh yeah, look at that green. So what we're going to do is go sideways down the screen. And we'll get it all nice and coated. We'll get this stuff out of here, all right? All right. Because why do you want to put it sideways? Because if you just blow it through there, what are you doing? You're just blowing it through there. The SH has nothing to do, nothing to work with, because it just goes right through the screen. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's do a demonstration. Get it wet real quick. She's always ready. She's a rock steady. Very early. Out of the way. I'll tell the stuff with some milk on it. Whoa, Black Betty. Whoa, Black Betty. She's from Birmingham. We're down in Alabama. She's a black-eyed child. And the thing gone wild. She's always ready. She's a rock steady. see, the SH is just laying in the screen. You can't even see in there anymore. And if you look at it, you'll see how it's starting to turn white. Just let it sit in there for a while. I'm gonna get down on the wall here and take my wash jet tip and clean that top part up there, all right? It's hard to difficulty with this ledge here. I don't want to fall down and break my head, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get after it. All right, there you have it. It's all looking nice and white now. The outside looks really good. Now we're going to go on the inside and go have a peek in here and see what's going on with it. I'm just going to come right around. We still got to rinse this off on the way in. Let's go on in here and see what we have happening in here. This is a painted floor, so it'll be nice and easy to clean. We got black stuff like that. Algae and stuff like that over there. So we'll set you over here. This way you can watch the whole thing unfold. You got everything moved out of here for me. Perfect. Okay, we got some leaves running up along here. We'll get all that out of here. Should be able to get some SH up there so that that gutter gets nice and clean. These people will be a new customer for sure. All right, let's get after it. All right, there you have it. This place is looking spiffy, clean as a whistle. You would have never thought it was going to come clean. Look at those screens down there. You can see through them again. All right, let's get after this satisfying rinse. Let's have a look. This was a very dirty pool cage. It's all cleaned up now. All the algae's clean. The windows are all clean. Everything looks great back here. Floor's painted. Probably need another coat of paint in a couple of years. Everything came out really nice. So they'll be able to enjoy the summer in a nice clean area. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. It's gonna be a wrap. We'll see you at the next pool cage. Let's get after it. All right, here we are. We were here last week. clean the whole property. Looks nice and spiffy. Now we're gonna get back here and get this pool cage done. Then we'll be all done with this whole entire project. I was going to tell her about our roof, but somebody beat me to it and did the job. Somebody called Safe Right. Kind of crazy. They did it for $399. And it's a 5,000 square foot home. Alright, well, this has got algae all over it. You can see it. That beam, this beam, it's everywhere, it's everywhere. Come over here by this tree. Have a nice tropical setting back here while we work. Enjoy the palm tree. All right, let's get after it. Alright, there you have it. Sparkling clean, ready for the summer enjoyment. Look how those pavers came out. Beautiful. It's a beautiful home. Cleaned out their little tub like they asked. Now we're going to get on home and get ready for tomorrow. We're going to be down downtown Dade City tomorrow, cleaning Dade City's pride and joy, the historical courthouse. It was erected back in 1909, and I'm privileged to be trusted enough to go ahead and clean her down. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Let's get after it. Oh, and before I forget, Ameritech pressure washing systems and Big Al will take care of you on any day, anytime. Right, Al?
Got that right.
Get after it. Don here from Super Blast. My whole family gets after it. Even my dog gets after it. Watch this. Hey, Sam, sit down. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Get after it. What do we do, hon?
We all get after it.
See that? Get after it. Well, guys, thank you for everything. And what do we do?
You get after it.
We get after it. Do you get after it?
Always.
What do you do?
Get after it. At home,
Everybody gets after it. Hey, when he gets home, he gets after it. Hey, look at this dude up here. I bet he even gets after it.
This is Mr. American.
Get after it! All right, I got me 175 gallons of water in the tank. And I'm better known as Juan Valdez. All right, let's go look at this little porch, all right? Let's get after it.